I got some good ones for you. We're going to talk to Anonymous, who's calling in from the USA. Didn't want to give a state. That's cool. Anonymous, you are live on Truth Wanted. What's up?
Dan, Jmike, I am about to bring the sauce.
Yes.
I already love where this is going.
Fuck yes. That is what
I
give it to me.
What?
Give me the sauce.
I have the diggy ziggy, yo.
Listen,
and I'm not talking about cannabis either.
look.
Lowdown. Do you want the lowdown, Dan? Do you want the lowdown, Jmike? Can you handle it? Can you handle the truth?
If every caller got me as hyped as you're getting me right now, I would host every single show, all the ACA programs. I would that would be just yeah. Give it to me. I have
information you'll continue for the rest of your life, Dan. You'll be looking for this. I have this. I'm sure what I have to tell you, you're just gonna flip, because I saw when I was a kid. My father, for 2 summers, I went to visit my father, right, in Daytona Beach, Florida. And in his closet, he was a military man, ex-military man. In his closet, he had several different manuals from the CIA, NSA, and other various government organizations, like such as the White House and that kind of thing, and the federal and IRS and FBI, and that were secret manuals. He also had, get this is the sauce, an unredacted copy of Project Blue Book.
Wait. When you say an unredacted copy of Project Blue Book, because Project Blue Book, if I recall,
I'm just on the phone.
Is like the alien? Like you mean the actual alien like reports? And stuff?
It's like the 12,000 reports or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have it now?
No.
Why not?
My father and I got into. Well, it's an emotional thing, and
I got you. Okay.
Like
was your dad? Was he like?
It probably got sold in the garage sale.
Was he?
Isn't the only thing that's redacted just like the witness information? Isn't that like already brought out from the Freedom of Information Act? Like, isn't that public or not? I mean, I might just be ignorant on that, but isn't that the case? Like, I don't know, what would you have that would be different than what would be publicly available?
Yeah. Also, I don't think the thing about Project Blue Book too, right, is like, I don't think the conclusion ever was, oh yeah, aliens are real. I don't even think they really talk about UFOs all that much. I mean, like, they do talk about UFOs. It's supposed to be a systematic study of UFOs, right? Let's clear the air. Project Blue Book. If you're a weirdo like me, and you look at weird internet sites, Project Blue Book often comes up because it is a very famous project within the UFO community, because it was in the United States, it was the first systematic study of UFOs. It's not the first one ever, though. That actually belongs to a project that the UK started before that. But anyway,
well, Dan, and I'm kind of bummed out just a little bit, because Anonymous, you said you got the sauce, and I'm looking at my bun, and it's dry as hell right now.
Yeah,
man.
You know what?
You got the sauce on my bun.
You said your dad had a book when you were a kid, but like, what's up with that, man? What do we got? You know?
Yeah, I'm just not.
Check come on. Those other manuals. Gave secret information on how phone companies and stuff like that ran their business.
Okay, like what?
Like different stuff on how and when, on what you say to the government officials that will make them hang up on you. Well, guys, I gotta go. Emergency.
Okay.
You find another book?
All right.
There's another closet. I gotta search that real quick.
Go. Man, so listen. He brought the hype. Look, if you're gonna, I'll be honest. I
feel like I ordered for a burger with extra sauce, and I got it, and there's no sauce on my burger. That's what I feel like.
You can't just call into my show and say I got the sauce, and then leave me with that, man. Come on, I'm high and dry right now. I'm like the Radiohead song, and it's like it's not good. It's not a good feeling. I got blue balls, dude. I got blue balls by Project Blue Book.
Balls. Yeah,
that's Project Blue Balls, dude. That's what this was.
Project
systematic study of how I got trolled, how I got dipped on me with the sauce.
With the sauce, he had the sauce and just left.
Bro,
none for you.
I'm sad. Jmike, give me something good out of that. What can we take away as a positive from this? Because I didn't even get to talk about that.
I thought Project Blue Balls was a good positive to take away from this.
Thank you. I'm kind of proud of that.
Fitting on a theme of the jokes too, so it's kind of like this nice circle back into the theme. So
yeah. Anyway, while we were talking about it, I brought up the Wikipedia because I was like, wait, isn't Project Blue Book, everything from Project Blue Book is public? I thought.
Yeah.
And the Wikipedia here has it. The summary of the investigations, it says no UFOs were reported, investigated, and evaluated by the Air Force was ever an indication of threat to our national security. There was no evidence submitted to or discovered by the Air Force that sightings categorized as unidentified represented technological developments or principles beyond the range of modern scientific knowledge. And 3, there was no evidence indicating that sightings categorized as unidentified were extraterrestrial vehicles. So yeah, it was just like,
and if you look at the bottom there, it says that and this is what I was asking. I don't know if he's a troll or not, but I don't know anything about this project. But when I saw in there, it was made available with the Freedom of Information Act, right? And so presumably, I don't know if
this is what I presume
entails, but yeah,
this is what I presume is what he was going with, because a lot of people who are proponents that Project Blue Book is actually meaningful is that there was more to it and that it was hidden.
I see.
Yeah,
that's what I was assuming, and that's in the closet right now. Gotcha. Oh,
yes,
it all makes sense. Yep.
Yeah. So that's what that's about. But anyway,
very convenient.
Very convenient, isn't it? But like again, we talk about stuff on here like oh gosh, I'm tripping out on the name, MK Ultra and stuff. Like MK Ultra is real. Like the government, was definitely drugging people without their consent and stuff. Sure. So I don't know. There's all kinds of
I get that, but people do the whole thing with like MK and all, or I don't know if it's MK or whichever the CIA documents where they discovered astral projection and all this stuff. I'm like, no, I went through these CIA papers, and the conclusion in the papers is like that remote viewing is trash. Like it's stated in.
Okay, so that's a different thing. So they did some remote viewing studies in like the 80s. That's what you're talking about. There's another CIA document, Jmike, that talks about remote viewing that was released by public information request just a couple of years ago, but it was from like the early 2000s, I believe. Okay, and this is the one that a lot of people have been talking about again, because in that one they're like, oh no, this is legit actually, and this is totally real. Now it's speculation that maybe this is like a psyop, that maybe it's like get the Russians off our tail or whatever, but it's not. It's inconclusive as to what it actually means. But that's a different thing.
I mean, I feel like it'd be really easy. Like, I'll go play basketball. I won't tell you what I'm going to do. I'll go play basketball at the cul-de-sac. All right. And I'll just say, astral project, remote view, whatever you do, and go tell me what I'm doing. Just tell me what I'm doing. Or I'll hide something in a room and you tell me where I hit it. Like,
the original
so easy. I don't get how this is difficult.
Because they did test it. They basically brought people into like a cement bunker, right? And they made them test stuff. And allegedly, so there was disagreement actually between the initial researchers, because some of them said that it was statistically significant. The results were statistically significant enough to be beyond random chance. And the other ones were like, no, this is bullshit. So there's actually, like, if you read the full report on what you're talking about, there's actually opinions from both of these researchers, right? You can obviously guess which one you and I would probably side with. But it is funny that, they did totally test it. Because we got to have our advantage. Imagine if it was real, though, and we had our advantage against the Ruskies through like remote viewing and stuff. That'd be crazy.
Look, if it's the case that I can I don't know why I'd be I don't want anyone remote viewing on me, but I would, it's like, I'd like to be able to see more than out of my, somewhat crappy developed eyes with blind spots and whatnot. But, hey, I'm not against it. I'm just all for, evidence.
With great power comes great responsibility, Jim. Yeah. And I wouldn't trust anybody with remote viewing, to be honest.
Good reason to hide it though, right? Government's just like, I don't want them looking at my butt when I'm showering. So
exactly. And that it always goes to that. It always goes to, wait, what if I'm naked?
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Like, it's a legitimate concern. But we need to move.
I was in the pool. I was in the pool. I swear.
I was in the pool. I read okay. Sorry, I'm going on a tangent, but I read a thing that a lot of public pools before like the 1960s like required you to be naked. Did you know this? Like at the YMCA, they had used to have like a whole men's hours where like dudes in the pool would just be naked. I just think that's weird. I don't know.
It's not my thing.
It's not my thing. Maybe it's not that weird in other countries and stuff, but like I don't know, public nudity. That's the whole thing. Anyway, it's total tangent. See, this is why I like having Jmike on, because definitely he probably
I just intimidate everybody with my body. That's why I just keep the shirt on. I don't go to the nude beaches, and I just don't want to make anybody feel too bad.
What people don't realize is that beard actually, it keeps going beyond the face. It goes like his whole body. It's not all the way down.
Plot twist. It's not where it starts, Dan. It's where it ends.
That's right. That's right. I just imagine like there's like hair coming out of the bottom of like your pant legs. Like it's just like all over you. That'd be awesome. Okay, we're going
really
way
off the deep end.